Hello, I am Sam, Enterprise Architect and Managing Partner, UVS Infotech. UVS Infotech is Laurel-based 8A IT system integrator established back in 2012. We specialized in emerging technologies. Our core expertise are artificial intelligence and robotic process automation. We assess and provide fully supported intelligent automation to inject efficiencies in both business and IT processes. We have our two own products, COVID application and marine insurance as a service. Both patents are pending. We develop our own AI algorithm and we have a fully dedicated team to support any solution. We also offer the full service private and public blockchain platform and innovative solution for the contract and record management. Identity access management and identity governance is another area where we provide end-to-end secured solution. We are a partner with the Okta, PortalGuard, and Microsoft Azure IDM. Website portal redesign and content management system is another our forte. We provide human-centric design and fully hosted, secured, and scalable content management platform. We are a partner with the leading content management systems across the world. We also offer a very niche accessibility compliance program as a service to enable organization Section 508 compliance in cost-effective and quality manner. Development was our core capability, and therefore it is one of our key offerings to provide custom application design and development and support using the Microsoft, Java, and other leading low-code, no-code technology stack. Last but not least, we provide management consulting for organizations' IT strategies, digital transformation, organization change management, risk management, and program management. UVS recently got the award from the Health and Human Services to develop their data visualization using the Microsoft Power Automate stack and developing the roadmap for the future automation. Last year, we also got the award from Sandia Laboratories to implement the robotic process automation. We are evangelizing the implementation of RPA using our own certified resources and expanding their process automation journey. We are also serving US Navy Undersea Warfare Center to automate their help desk processes, automation support, including the chatbot. We are providing the full support services under this contract. In 2020, we got the award from Department of Commerce to implement the automated solution for their Section 508 compliance office, which was fully managed and hosted on UVS Azure FedRAMP GovCloud. We also hold a number of Microsoft and emerging technologies implementation and support contract for the healthcare client, state and local and higher education clients. UVS hold GSA Star 3, GSA Mass, Seaport NXG contract as a prime. We are also SPA certified 8A and our certification is valid until 2030. Let me discuss one of our innovative solution, Network Operations Center automation. Traditionally, NOC is always a human-intensive, extremely manual, reactive, but critical and highly visible area. It is a challenge for the management to hold the accountability, auditability, information security, and 24/7 support and placing a data-driven intel to improve the mission-critical application to support the business in cost-effective and proactive manner. Our process-driven automated NOC solution solve the problem using the digital worker and injecting the significant efficiency along with the accountability, auditability, 24/7 proactive support, and providing the reliable data for IT operation and organization strategies in cost-effective manner. It also improved the employee retention, and engaging the NOC workforce for more meaningful work for the organization. Let me walk you through the process flow. This process can be run ad hoc basis, or it can be scheduled as per your desired need, 1 minute, 5 minutes, or 15 minutes. This process first check whether the application is under the scheduled maintenance or not. We can look in your database, application, ITSM system, wherever you manage the maintenance schedule. It's fully API driven. If the system is in the maintenance, it just log the date and time for the reporting purpose. If system is not in the maintenance, it goes and check it out whether the application or system is up and running or not. This application could be any SaaS solution, custom application, website, portal, network switches, databases, your data center temperature control, or any key processes you want to monitor. If it is up and running, we just log the date and time for the uptime reporting. If it is not up and running, it goes first to check whether the ticket is already created or not, because we don't want to create the duplicate ticket in the system. If the ticket is not created, then it goes and create the ticket along with a screenshot and error details, which is typically ignored by the human if they are just creating the ticket. This integration is totally API driven integration. We have the pre-built connector with all the leading ITSM systems such as Remedy, ServiceNow, Sharewell, Team Dynamics, etc. So after creating a ticket, it also has a capability to notify via the call or text notification to the on-call engineer and their manager. Again, we can look for any kind of system wherever you manage the on-call engineer roster in your system. It could be the text file, it could be a spreadsheet, a smart sheet, wherever you manage and maintain, we can do the API driven integration and get that information to send the notification accordingly. And we just make sure we log date and time for every activity so that it is fully auditable. And we can also hold the accountable to the on-call engineer to support this incident in the timely manner. Let me walk you through the NOC dashboard. It's a very intuitive. It can be built on whatever the tools you are using, as we can expose the data through the API to virtually any of your presentation layer, such as Tableau, QLake, Microsoft Power BI. So here it shows you by date, refresh time, and what are the uptime percentage of your applications. You also have a capability to go and dig it into the deeper level of data, like historical data by a time custom date range. You can see the application uptime percentage, application outage percentage, application maintenance percentage. You can retain if you want to go historical data 3 or 4 years back or 7 years back, it's fully configurable. You can select by month and you can select by year, and you can also download your this data for further analysis. Let me recap the key benefit of this automation. It is fully artificial intelligence and machine learning driven. So modular, configurable for the quick deployment. There is no need to have a long business analysis or requirement gathering. We have a mature process and we provide you that information. You just need to provide us the endpoint or URLs or the access of the system which you want to monitor through this process. It's a highly accurate and expedite monitoring. You can, as I mentioned earlier, you can do the monitoring even every minute if you want to make sure your application is up and running or not. Complete end-to-end auditability. It's an API-driven integration with all the leading ITSM so that we can do the quick rollout I showed you the real-time dashboard and analytics, and it also has a capability to expose the data on your choice or your whatever the system's presentation layer you are using, the data can be consumed. Real-time KPI enables the effective management, resources, and technology planning. Being a Microsoft partner and working in the Microsoft stack since a long time, I would like to discuss about the Microsoft Power Automate process platform licensing. Based on our experience, we noticed that Microsoft Power Platform is typically underutilized by so many organizations. There are two primary reasons. Number one is lack of enterprise strategies to roll out various components across the organization in secure, scalable manner, along with a robust governance and user adoption. Second, Microsoft product licensing is very, very complicated. Our Microsoft certified experienced professional and architect assist you to develop the rollout strategy, including security, governance, and licensing cost impact on various usage within the organization. I would like to give you the example. For example, if you are using the Power BI, and if you roll out this feature to your user, it sounds like it is free. But if the user start tapping on the multiple databases and making the multiple call, we need to configure the database gateway, which costs significantly based on the call, how many times we are calling back and forth to the database. So the cost goes significantly high, which sometimes not seen at the time of giving the access or at the time of rolling out to the organization. UVS has a user-driven proven approach to facilitate easy adoption without the significant resources overhead for the IT. Let me touch up on the database migration best practices and how we can leverage the emerging technologies. Traditionally, data migration projects go over the predetermined budget and adversely impact on the business due to lack of data migration strategy and the flawed execution. UVS experienced and seasoned data architect, besides choosing the right strategy and scope, we carefully planned the following important aspects for your migration, which are typically missed. First of all, we identify the key decision maker and their responsibility in the very beginning of the project. We identify the authorized stakeholder who can determine the migration results, especially data validation. Last but not least, leveraging the emerging technologies such as RPA and artificial intelligence to perform the ETL process and expedite the migration timeline, accuracy, and auditability. And plus pulling the data from the various diverse system quickly. Artificial intelligence actually significantly can reduce the timeline, because during this process, like ETL process, while extracting the data, it can validate, extracting and transforming the data, it can validate the data also, and it can significantly alleviate the load from the validation process of the data. UVS has a proven software development methodologies. In today's world, it is extremely important to do the software development in a very agile fashion to support the business process, because business is changing very quickly. Over the period of time, we have developed a proven methodical approach for the phased migration and software development, following our key advantages for our approach. Number one, we release the features and functionality in the quick succession for the business use without the long wait, in contrast of the traditional SDLC. We run the mature practice of the scaled agile and produce the burn up, burn down, and ROI artifact to keep the sponsors up to date at any given point of time to support the data-driven decision. It's very important for the sponsor to know where the project is heading so that they can make the smart decision. We make the technology to fit the business need, not the other way around. Typically, people buy the technology and then they see how the business now can fit it into the technology, which is not the right approach. We make sure the business comes first. So your processes, your niche processes, your key processes, your edges, actually where you have like proven processes. We ensure that technology adopt those processes. Of course, we look all the opportunities to improve your business processes during the implementation. Our process-driven phase development approach allows smooth post-production transition and operation without impacting your organization existing processes. With that said, thank you so much joining me. If you have any question, you can contact me at contracts@uvsit.net, or you can also call me at 301-725-4500, and my extension is 308. Thank you so much.